It's over. Accept that. I'm winding you up.
So it's now about 5:30 at night. It's 5:30 on Thursday night, and the Cyclone Cook must have made landfall in the bay. So it's it's windy. It only started in the last maybe 15 minutes. Windy, and there's a lot more rain coming. Oh, you can't see much at the moment, although the rain's just pushing itself across the roofs of the houses and starting to whistle around the windows, the wind. Still a few cars out. In fact, quite a few cars out. Yep, starting to pump up now. I wouldn't be surprised if the power doesn't go off. But that's okay, one guess. And we've had our tea. I was out at the supermarket about an hour ago, and it was pretty wet then. And then still packed. The supermarket's packed, car park's full. People getting the last minute groceries, just in case the power goes off, water goes off. And this is the worst, will be the worst, since 1968, when the Wahine, that was the ferry down in Wellington, capsized and quite a few people lost their lives. So again, it's what, 5:30? It's getting a wee bit dark out there now. It always happens at night. So I'd imagine shortly there'll be a lot just civil defence people on the road, police. The supermarket is still open until 10 o'clock tonight, so I don't know what they're going to be like inside. It's going to be chaotic, I would think. And I doubt very much whether anybody wants to go to the supermarket at this hour of the night, or even later. Best to be inside. Most of the schools finished at 12 o'clock today, and the east side of the Coromandel Peninsula, the Civil Defence evacuated a number of houses on the seaside, low line. But I'd hate to think what it's going to be like tomorrow morning. I would think there'll be roofs off, trees down, and just as well as Easter Friday, that's the public holiday tomorrow. So where I am at the moment, I'm pretty high up. Well, I say high up, I'm in a two-storey house, and I've just got this camera sitting on the table, dining room table, and I've got big windows, so I get quite a good view from here across the part of the town. Yeah, I can see, and I don't know whether you can see on the camera, but I can see there are still a few cars going down the road. But inside is the best place to be. Not as bad, no, it won't be as bad as the one up in northern Queenstown, Queensland rather, and some of the others, but it's when they first Civil Defence first advertised that it was a subtropical, but it's been downsized from that just slightly, but it's still packing a punch. I think the winds of up to 150 km and heavy rain. Now I think it'll probably be around for maybe 4 or 5 hours and slowly move down south towards Wellington and the central North Island. And Whangamata, that's on the Coromandel Peninsula, that's a number of people have had to evacuate, and parts of the north of Auckland, that's the north of the North Island, have been closed off because of slips, one thing or another.
Often wished you'd visit again. You know how we feel.
So I can remember the Wahine. I was down there just shortly after that, saw all the rusted cars that were taken up. Absolute waste. And then Anangahawa Junction, I went through there, and the huge slips. In fact, I couldn't get through there. I had to go right round to continue my trip down around the South Island. So this is it. Hopefully we're reasonably safe in here. I think we probably are, unless we get a window blown out, and we've got a flat roof here, and I think we're probably looking at some of the light roofs around the place in Tauranga, because I'm in Tauranga at the moment. The roofs that you can see in the camera are heavy tiles, so unless they haven't been tied down properly, they should be okay. But I wouldn't think that some of the light dichromastic roofs and some of the lighter roofs around the place in corrugated iron would stand up to too much before they started lifting. We've got a 20-degree pitch on our roof, and it's covered by a safety, or not a safety, it's covered by a wall that goes right around it. So I think we're pretty well right here. I think the wind is coming from it looks as though the wind's coming from the southeast. But then at the same time it's moving around to the west. So I'm not too sure what's going on. The water sprays from the southeast and again from the west. I think it's all over the place. But it just seems to be dancing off the roofs at the moment of the houses in front of us. This is not the best time to be out on the street.
Reason tells you that you and I are unlikely to meet again, but I think I shall not listen to reason. I have seen the world inside your head and know that all things are possible. Tell me then, my love.
The time now is 25 to 6, although the Civil Defence said in their news broadcast about an hour ago that the Cyclone Cook would make landfall at 6 o'clock. It's 25 minutes to go, so I'm not sure, it's probably a bit early. But anyway, I'm not looking forward to the 150 kilometre winds. Yep, we're okay here. We've got the heater going, the gas heater. If the power goes off, still got heating. And we've got the TV going. That takes power. Obviously, if the power goes off, TV goes off, internet goes off. We've got torches all over the place, and we've got gas cooking.
So this is London.
So as far as that's concerned, if it's off for 2 or 3 days, we're okay. Stocked up with the water and stocked up with